Good morning, Facebook Live. Good morning, Instagram Live. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well today. This is again another Motivational Monday, and I'm Davon Ruffin-El. Want to first say, as I customarily do, I want to come to you guys in peace. I want to say peace. I want to say grand rising. I want to say Ashe. I want to say Assalamu Alaikum. I want to say Islam. I want to say Shalom, Namaste. Any of those greetings or any greeting that you identify with as a greeting of peace, I'd like to extend it to you at this time. To live by the 5 principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and I know that the universe is pleased with what we're doing because we are having success, ladies and gentlemen. Just really quick. I won't be before you guys long today. Again, this is one of the days I have to go into the office. So I wanted to do this live really quick this morning. As you see in the description, the live is titled Motivational Monday, Letting Go to Progress. Right? Letting go to progress. And this is something that I think that in everybody's life, it is impossible to progress if, in fact, you cannot move forward or let things go. So, right, what's holding you back? What's preventing your progress that you're holding on to? You know, a lot of them, and you guys will hear me speak about this often. A lot of times, what holds us back is how much we care about other people's opinions, or what we think people will think if we do something different, right? What people will think, or what others will do in response to us doing something different, right? Case in point, a lot of us may have wanted to write a book, right, about their life or what have you, or whatever. I know some very talented people. They may have been writing a book, and immediately when they have that thought, another thought comes, says, but nobody will buy it, right? Good morning, Michelle Davis. Thank you for tuning in. We start thinking about what other people are going to do in response to us moving forward and progressing, right? What other people are going to do. You know, something as simple as, I want to buy a nice car, but we think about what other people are going to think. That may be positive or negative in a lot of times, but a lot of times that prevents progress, and you end up talking yourself out of the situation before you even get started, right? Right. Second thing that I found is that prevents us from making progress is we don't hold ourselves accountable, right? There's nobody that can hold you accountable in your life, right? We just out here just basically doing whatever we want without any accountability, without any accountability. So to have progress, you have to have disciplines and accountability, and a lot of us don't have any disciplines or accountability. It was as many people may not know, I'm an herbalist. I don't really believe or have a lot of faith in modern or Western medicine. Only as a last resort to save life, But with that being said, I've read somewhere, I can't remember, sure that this was said by a couple of people. And I believe this was said by Hippocrates, or one of his teachers, which was Imhotep was one of his teachers. Well, was his teacher, really. And this was said, it was simply stated that before you try to heal a man or to heal a person, they have to be willing to give up the actions or the thing that's making them sick, right? So, before you try to progress in any state, mentally, physically, or spiritually, you have to be willing to let go and leave behind some things. You have to have that discipline, to be able to let go and leave some things behind. You can't make new habits if you hold on to the old ones. You have to break those habits in order for you to progress, if those habits are holding you back, right? So I want to just help everybody understand that if you're looking to move forward, and this is before you even set a goal, you have to be willing to understand that you can't stay in the same place and achieve that goal. You can't progress. In order for you to learn more, you have to understand that you don't know everything. So you have to be willing to change positions. You can't stay on first base and expect your team to win if you refuse to move off first base. And that's just not possible. Just not possible. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, also the third thing that I realized is that people have to be willing to understand that where you come from is not where you have to stay, right? You don't have to. It's funny, man. I know a lot of people that they refuse to, and I'm not saying the neighborhood, because living in certain conditions has a psychological effect on you, right? Being raised and living in certain conditions, right? But you have to be willing to let those conditions go. And you can even stay in the same environment. Very difficult to do that way, because I know that it's difficult for some people to change their environment, right? But you can change yourself to let go that way of thinking, right? You can change yourself to let go that way of thinking. And here's a case in point. And this is something that I always say. Just because you're locked up, or they can lock you up, right? But nobody can make you a prisoner. That's up here, right? They can put you in physical bondage, but nobody can make you a slave. That's up here, right? So you control your perspective, And some of us need to leave behind the old way of thinking. Now that's difficult when you are grown up in a certain environment and you react to certain things a certain way all of your life. It's difficult to change that. That's why a lot of people need to change a person's places and things, right? And we've all have difficulty with this. Where I grew up, one of the major ways to fix my problem was violence. That was just one of the ways to fix it. Matter of fact, that was a major way that we settled differences. Was with violence or the threat of violence. There was no understanding another person's perspective. There was no conflict resolution skills, anything like that. We didn't use those methods, right? So I had to learn to leave those type of things behind. You don't have to forget anything or anyone. But if you want to progress, we can't hold on to things that held us back. If that makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot hold on to things that held us back, or that, we can't hold on to people that hold us back. If people aren't cheering for you, supporting you, or impacting your life in a positive manner, you can't hold on to those people and expect to have a positive outcome. Be around positive people for positive outcome. So we're going to have to leave some people behind. That doesn't mean that we have to forget them, right? Because you can't forget anybody. I say that you are the sum of the people that you encounter, right? You are the sum of the people that you encounter over your whole lifetime. But letting some people go and leaving them behind is necessary, right? It's necessary. Letting old habits go and leaving them behind is necessary. Letting that job go and moving on is necessary. If it's not providing, these things aren't providing you or aiding you in your progress, right? Leaving your way of thinking behind or changing your perspective. It's okay to do that. If it's not aiding you in your progress, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Motivational Monday, right? Motivational Monday, ladies and gentlemen. And I am Ruffin-El. I told you that I would not be long today. A lot of times I get on here and the thoughts connect, and then my lives end up going longer than I would like them to, but not today, ladies and gentlemen. I really had to think about this as in relation to my own life, right? What are the things that people, places, and things and attitudes and things that I had to and still need in some cases to leave behind, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to leave you as I came, in peace. Just remember, change is good. Changing some things is good. But I like to leave as I came, in peace. And my name is Ruffin-El, and this has been another Motivational Monday. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. You never know who needs to have a message. You never know where people are in their lives where something like this could be useful to them. That's why I always do these videos. We're having great responses, and you want to see more stuff like this, and also more content. Follow me over on YouTube. Lots of content there. Instagram. Just search Ruffin-El on both of those platforms. And like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Please do that. I really would appreciate the support. We've been doing great on Facebook and other platforms. Great responses. Really, really do appreciate it. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to leave you as I came, in peace. And remember that peace is always together and never apart. Everybody have a wonderful day.